Bedtime mobility happens to be one of my favorite things to do because it's a great way to loosen up your muscles, especially if they've been tight from the day. Maybe you did a lot of walking, or you were just on your feet a lot, or you did a lot of exercising like running or biking or swimming, and you just need to loosen up your muscles. And it's a great way to just kind of relax your body and get yourself ready for bed. I always feel like I sleep better when I do bedtime mobility. So, and it doesn't have to take long. It can just take even 5 minutes, but 5 to 10 minutes is usually what I do. You can do it on the floor on a mat like this, or you can do it in bed even. But sometimes I know if you do it in bed, it kind of makes you fall asleep, or you do one or two and you're like, oh, I'm just ready to go to bed. So you can put a mat on the floor next to your bed and do it, or you can just do it all in bed. So just follow along with me. Basically, we're just going to go through a series of mobility moves, just get our blood flowing, get everything relaxed and ready for bed. So we're going to start, bring both knees to your chest and just hold for 5 to 10 seconds. And you can close your eyes if you want to. You can kind of focus on your breathing. And then from there, we're going to rock a little bit, just side to side, nice and slow. And then bring our feet down to the floor. Pause for a second and then bring them back up. Hold 5 to 10 seconds. And then rock a little bit. Back and forth. And then come back down. We'll do that one more time. Bring our knees to our chest. Hold 5 to 10 seconds. And then rock. You can do this about 5 to 10 seconds as well. Just kind of stretching out that lower back. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and grab onto our feet and do the happy baby here. Just kind of use your elbows to kind of push your knees apart a little bit. And you just want to hold here. And you can rock a little bit if you want to. You don't have to. Just hold that happy baby. This is a good one for opening up the hips, kind of stretching out those adductors, those inner thigh muscles. And then we'll come back down. And when you come back down, you can kind of put arms overhead, do a stretch out, pretend your arms and your legs are being pulled apart. And then come back up into the happy baby. If you can't hold on to your feet, you can hold on to your ankles or your knees, whatever's most comfortable here. And just hold that, maybe rock a little. Back and forth slightly. And then come back down. Pretend your arms and legs are being pulled apart. And then come back here into the happy baby and hold. And rock a little if you want to. Really just kind of pushing those knees apart with your elbows. And then from there, we're going to come back down and bring your knees and your feet up like this. And we're just going to rock kind of side to side. So knees to the floor, and you can put your arms out if it makes it easier. Knees to the floor, just nice and slow. We're really stretching out our back here. Back to the other side. Pause for a second or two here. And then back to the other side. And back here. Just go back and forth. Nice and slow, because you don't want your legs to just drop to the ground or to the bed. Go back and forth. Do a couple more here. And you can spend a little more time in this position if you want to, just letting that stretch. I would do 5 to 10 seconds. And then keep going. Do one more to each side. and back. All right, come back to the middle. Bring our arms down to our side, knees and feet on the floor, knees bent. And from here, you're going to do a bridge as you lift your arms up overhead and then back down. So bridge up, arms overhead, and back down, and back down. So bridge up, and down, up. Kind of do it as a fluid movement. So as you're lifting your hips, lift your arms up overhead, and then back down, bridge up, and back down. Back down, bridge up, and back down. Let's do 2 more of these. And down, and up, and down. And then from there, go ahead and turn on your side. Arms are going to be straight out here, palms on top of each other. Place the top knee on the floor here. We're going to do an open book. So just arm up overhead, rotate. And rotate, watch your hand with your eyes. So rotate your head as you go. Just kind of opening up that chest, stretching out that upper and mid back. Working on a little shoulder mobility as well. So opening up and back together. Up, back together. Should really feel this throughout your back. Just like that, nice and slow. You can pause for a second or two there if you want to. Really stretching out that back and that chest. Do 1 more. And back together. And then you can just turn right over to the other side. I'm going to go this way so you can see me. So again, top knee on the floor, bottom leg straight, hands together here. I'm just going to open up our hand and back together. Follow that hand with your eyes. Come back together. Really stretching out that upper back, that mid back, those shoulders, the chest, even your neck here. So really working on some neck mobility too. Do a couple more. And last one here. And then from there, come back to your back. And we are just going to go bring our knees to the side here. And then knees to the other side. So just kind of rotating knees side to side. Similar to that earlier one we did, except our feet are on the floor this time. Back and forth. Just a few of these. Really keeping that back loose. A couple more. And then from there, straighten out your legs and just relax here. So you just want to take some deep breaths. So take a deep breath in and breathe out. Just really breathing into your abdomen. You just want to take a couple minutes at the end just to work on that deep breathing. Just make sure everything's relaxed. And then after a couple minutes of deep breathing, you should be relaxed and ready for bed.